all the codes were being broken. So what they did is they, instead of using Americans and using English codes, they took a group of Navajos and sent them down to California. They developed an entirely new language within their language. And then they were sent off to the Catalina Islands, that's just south of San Diego, maybe like a couple miles. And they went through combat training school because they were 0311 Marines, so they were combat fighters. And then they got sent off to Pearl Harbor, and then that's where they got their station to Guam, Saipan, Tinian, Iwo Jima, Marshall Islands, all the islands in the South Pacific Theater. And the Marines were so impressed they could transmit codes in 20 seconds, which normally took computer machines about 3 hours to transmit one single code from point A to point B. And so they're like, we're going to start doing all Navajo codes. And so that's where my grandfather here, he served in the South Pacific Theater, and he served at the island of, at Iwo Jima.
Oh, at Iwo Jima. Okay.
So Iwo Jima, if you don't know what that is, Iwo Jima is a very famous island. The U.S. has a lot of these memorials, and because of that reason is because they want to secure this island because this was a landing strip for flying planes to come land on and fuel up before they went to the mainland of Japan. So the Jews were making the A-bomb, the Navajos were securing the islands, and then when we flew onto Iwo Jima, we dropped a bomb on Hiroshima, and that's what ended the war. So two minority groups stopped the war from progressing in World War II. And the code that is used, the code that was used, it's the only American code in the history of war never to be broken.
Never broken.
So worldwide, all codes have been broken besides our American code. So it's, yeah, I thought it was just North American history. I didn't know it was worldwide. Because they had like the Enigma. Yes. They had some really good codes out there, but this code surpassed all those particular codes that were utilized. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And, yeah. They even made a G.I. Joe Navajo code talker. And it tells the whole Cinderella story on that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
It's pretty sweet. I don't think they ever made a Native American G.I. Joe besides that one.
Okay.
You know? Thought that was